Hello guys, in today's video we're gonna be building the Egyptian pyramids in Egyptian Seek with TM and Brad 17 right here. It's gonna help me a lot. He really helped me a lot to build this Lego showcase.
I did literally all of these.
No, okay. So, we're gonna start with the building. This might take a few minutes, but here's a visual representation of how it's supposed to look like.
Visual presentation, you're not freaking Mark Robert.
Okay, bro.
We're making the pyramids, it's not that hard.
It is. Okay, so we're gonna let's go work. Let's go. No. Okay, so let's get working. Let's get working. So you know what we're gonna do first? We're gonna cover all the sand first so we can start the project. Guys, here's how the pyramid is looking so far. How much time have we been working on this? I think like 30 minutes already. As you can see, we're like doing the structure. We add sand everywhere. We're gonna add more details outside too, but like not for now. We're focusing on the pyramid first. So, as you guys can see, we are...
Your camera's right there.
No, I already did it. So, as you can see, we finished with the pyramid. We just gotta paint it. This is pretty cool. As you can see, we've been working so hard in this map. Access is probably gonna die before that. So I'm just gonna like come back in a few hours and keep working on this when we get on again. But so far, I'm gonna show you what we have so far. We have this little thing over here. We have a little secret. We already finished with all the building. We're still missing the details outside the pyramid. But pretty cool and all. Now we were thinking about adding survival on this map, and we say we agree on adding survival. So that's what we have in here. So see you in a few minutes.
3 weeks later.
Yo, finally came back to a totally 2-hour break. Thoroughly. Not like we had to leave 2 days. We have. So, after all the work of hours and hours, we finally are done with the final project. Just ignore some parts because we're probably gonna leave them later. This is something that Tim said I made just like we're happy that like we're kinda done. But oh wow. As you can see, here's how the pyramid looks from the top. Pretty good. Let me just go on the top again so I can show you better. Let me just go on the top, look. You see? How it looks. Really cool. Oh well, there's any way you could escape. Yeah, there's a way, look. So, I'm gonna give you a little tour of the little pyramid that we built. So, as you can see, we have an inside with a little thing over here. If you go inside, there's nothing here because I did some research and we don't know what is inside the pyramid, like in the middle of the pyramid. But I'm pretty sure, and my guess is that here's where the king lays down, you know. And I know, because I read it, that in here, there's like a little place in the pyramid that have all the riches. You can see here's all the money that the, king or whoever you want to like describe it has. Then, if you know a little bit about ancient Egypt, you probably know that in the bottom of the pyramid, there's a little section where the old king or pharaoh, however it's called, was laid down. You can see they normally put all his riches with him, plus his wife and any pets that he had before he died. So that's why we have this in here. It's like a little curse that he has. of the file. That's why it goes all the way through. And then we have the right here the mummy. As you can see, they normally put it like that, and they cover it with the like paper, so the shape of the body can like be intact. So yeah, that's all we could add. If you guys wanted to add something else in this map, just comment it down below. It would be very appreciated if you guys subscribe. This map took a little bit too long than I was expecting it to. We're probably gonna update it more because we're not done, but it is how the pyramid in base looks like. So, thank you for watching. Peace out.